We have someone very exciting joining us on stage. He wasn't able to make it in person to Playground's art department earlier this year, but even videoing in, his talk was the talk of the festival, so you are in for a real treat. Our next speaker is a storyboard artist, writer, producer, voice actor, and what can't this guy do? He not only created the incredible Gravity Falls, but he also contributed to some of the best animated features these last few years. Into the Spider-Verse, the Mitchells vs. the Machines, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. I, for one, as you can tell, pretty giddy to see him. So, yes, he's going to be talking about his process. I'm excited to hear about his collaborations and just the absolute joy he brings to his work and his fans. So, please put your hands together and welcome onto the stage the wonderful Alex Hirsch.
Let's see if this microphone works. Oh, good, it works. I don't have to scream. Hello, everybody. Hi, Playgrounds. Hi, good to see you all. So I am here to talk to all of you lovely people. Here's a cartoon drawing of myself waving. Let's take a look at that. Look at that hand. Look at that amazing. Look at that. I spent 4 years in art school. This is as good a hand as I can draw. Let that be a lesson to you. Eventually, you'll stop improving. That's not true. That was just a very quick drawing. So a little thing about me, I'm going to jump, grab, fall, and I'll work on the voice, and I'm showing myself. And as our lovely introducer said, I also produce and coordinate. I sort of have a kind of scatterbrained way of thinking, which means I like to do lots of stuff on lots of projects, and I've been really fortunate that because of the success of Gravity Falls, people trust me enough to let me into their worlds and have them, ask me for advice. I spend a lot of time when I'm not working on top secret projects that are under NDA. I do a lot of work as a sort of overall story guy, script doctor. People call me up and they say, "My story, why is it sick? It's hurting, it's dying," and I come in and I sort of diagnose what I think the problem is and say, "Oh, Act 2, he's got cancer." We need to swap out the spine. I also created Shrek, if you guys didn't know that. Thank you for creating me! That's what Shrek was saying. I'm so sorry about that. They said I could say anything I want in this presentation. I don't know if swearing is allowed. We'll find out if I bang my knee. Previously, in motion, I was supposed to give a talk before, previous talk. I was supposed to be there in person. I was not. Does anyone know why I wasn't there in person? I see some hands, some people know. The answer why is because I was signing a bunch of my book recently, like a big cool celebrity. I felt so cool signing thousands of books, and I signed so many books that I fractured my spine. I know you're thinking, is he 1,000 years old? How is this man so weak that he injured himself sitting? Well, I did. And as a result, I had to call up Playgrounds and say, "I can't come. I broke my body," and they were mad. They said, "People are supposed to come and see you." So I gave a virtual talk. And since then, there it is. That's what happened. That's what it looks like, folks. There is a minor moral in that, which is, what they say about have a work-life balance. Like sometimes leave your drawing desk, go outside, exercise, meet people, fall in love, do those things. If you don't, this will happen to you. And so I had that awful experience. How do you bounce back after a painful experience? I had to figure this out. My first wallowing experience. I spent a lot of time wallowing, friends of mine will tell you. Also, be visited by friends, that helps. Lots and lots of painkillers. Really important, can't emphasize this enough if you want to succeed in animation. I just had the passage of time. Time had to pass, and eventually, and also positive thinking, and the power of prayer. sorry. Eventually, my health got better. Will to live, 10%, 40%, 45%. The will to live got all the way up to. Gosh, I think it's stuck. One second. All right. Well, no one can have 100% will to live. That's not possible, but that's okay because I recovered. I'm better now. Here I am. This is me on a pirate ship. I learned no lessons as soon as I was healthy. I immediately started diving into dangerous situations. Here's things you can do with a functional spine. Sail the seas, participate in the Death Dome. Also, you can go to London. So I'm physically here, my actual body is here. And one of the cool things about being in a place with people and not virtual is that I can do a meet and greet. So afterwards, I am going to be doing maybe an hour-ish of some signings if anybody wants a photo.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be valuable. And also the other thing that I can do is, because I've been doing talks and stuff like this for like a decade-ish, and I've said a lot of the same things over and over again, like, oh, I just want to make animations and observe life. And like, the cool thing about being in person is I can actually answer your specific questions. So I know that they said like, oh, we're gonna do a little Q&A. And I was like, I'm gonna do a more big Q&A. I want you guys to send those questions to the Discords. I want to actually answer things that are valuable to you. It could be weird, it could be esoteric, like, because I've worked on a lot of stuff and I want to talk about stuff that is actually interesting to you. Before I came here, I studied up on British history. As you can see, here's all the classics. I also met the Queen in the hotel. I heard a sound from somebody. Maybe I'm not supposed to mention the Queen here. I'm gonna skip the next slide. We're not even know. She had a lot to say, but you're never gonna know.